Swag. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Hydrorune here, and I'm making this new video because I just got back from vacation. And this video is somewhat special because it's going to be my first episode of my Road to Quest Cape series. And I did this because besides the Slayer guides, I do slay it like a lot, like all the time. But I've never really seen somebody, I personally have never seen somebody do a Road to Quest Cape. And I'm not gonna lie, I am very close, like 10, maybe 11 quests away. And because of that, I figured, it'd be an easy series, it'd be quick, maybe people would enjoy it, maybe it would get me out there, something like that. And I could also do like mini skilling guides inside of this series. Like today, I'm working on smithing and crafting, and one way that I found really a lot faster for smithing, if you're poor like I am, 689k, fail, but superheating gold bars is actually really fast, and I guess it's somewhat cheap in a way. Like those, I bought 17 something thousand gold ore, and it cost me 7 mil, I think, but I'll still get 5 mil back, or not 5 mil, holy shit, 2 mil back from all of these bars. And I already had a lot of nature runes inside my bank, so that'll also negate some money like required to do this method, as I'm superheating and I need runes. But I mean, like, it is click intensive, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry if you can hear that annoying click 24/7, but it's really simple. Like, all you have to do is move superheat item to your ability bar anywhere, like it doesn't matter where. And then what I like to do is I like to put the keybind on M, because I'm used to having my hand resting over the letters, not the numbers. Like, I only use those for fighting, and I guess I really should with the amount that I slay. But I'm usually, like, if I'm not doing anything, I hover my hand, or like if I'm searching the web, I hover my hand over like the entire keyboard, and it's simpler for me to just arch my hand a little bit and click that M. But I mean, like, do what works for you, but it gets really fast. Like, you can, I heard that it can be up to 140,000 experience per hour. I don't have an exact rate. I've been doing it for about an hour now, and I made, I don't know, I'll show you guys the total whenever I go into my bank. But it's really fast. It is click intensive, but what I like to do is I like to watch videos while I'm doing it, which makes it a lot faster. Blasting some music would help, anything. And what I found to be really useful is that even though mine failed, like it's done, I don't have any more recharge gems, these pendants, the pendant of smithing that you get from the Wheel of Fortune, helps really great. And also another experience boosting thing would be the clan avatar. And of course you'll want to use the goldsmithing gauntlets, as they do work for superheat. And I just find it easy to do that instead of like mithril plate bodies, which is expensive, or like just smelting them. Even though the rock armor does speed it up, I'm not a big fan of going over there and then waiting a good 30 seconds, or, well, it's probably longer, I think it's longer, just to make an inventory of these things. I find it a lot easier to do the gold bars, but in an hour I did about 1,377, and at a base experience of 56.2, that means that so far I have made 77,000 experience in an hour. Sorry, that sounded really stupid. That was annoying the way I said that. But like, I was fucking around for a little bit, I regularly chat on Skype and Steam, and I usually type instead of call on Steam, so I had to click over there, type, etc. And I changed my videos sometimes, just stupid shit like that, and I had to eat. So honestly, I do believe that you could probably get this to about 100,000 experience per hour. But the way I'm going to do this, because I need crafting and smithing levels, as I said before, is I'm going one level at a time, but I'm switching off the skills, as in like one level for crafting, one level for smithing, so it would be backwards, because I just started. But another good little tip for crafting, not smelting, but I guess crafting molten glass into unpowered orbs. It's not the fastest, but it is pretty fast. It's good experience. And another tip, get the Varrock armor. Any level really would help, or even buying them on the Grand Exchange. But get these orbs, and then go to the air altar, I think it is, not the altar, but the air obelisk. Obelisk, that's what it is. Go to the air obelisk, and then charge these into air orbs, and then put them on battle stabs. And right there, you got yourself 137 experience per battle staff, I think it is. And I mean, that's really fast to do, like 15 seconds every 14 battle stabs. So you can easily, I don't know, do a lot of those in a simple amount of time. Like, I did 400 earlier because I just recently started, like, buying battle stabs from Nap and Baba Yaga. That's the person on Lunar Isle and the giant chicken house. And it works out great because that's like an extra, I don't know how much experience. And if you charge and make the air orbs yourself, you can actually make a pretty big profit just selling them on the Grand Exchange. But if I'm correct, well, I'm not sure on this because, like I said, I have a lot of runes in my bank already, so I don't have to buy them. But if you let's say you already have 10,000 nature runes and you have a fire staff, and you high alchemy the air battle staff, you'll make 9,300 GP per battle staff. And I don't really know or remember really the cost they are to buy, but I know it's cheap. Like 64 is around 500k, which that might seem like a lot, but if you're gonna train crafting, you're obviously going to need money either way, so I guess it's not bad. So like it's somewhere between 4, I think it's 4k. But I know I'm definitely wrong because that doesn't make sense at all. But it's still, like, it makes a lot of profit. I bought the earlier air orbs for those 400 battle stats, so I'm not going to make nearly as much. I'll make about, I think it's 800 GP per alch. And I guess that kind of helps with the fact that I have nature runes already, but I probably won't be doing anything with those until after I'm done doing all this crafting and stuff. So I'm probably going to have to buy the nats. So I'm probably going to make about 500 GP per staff, but if you were to make these air orbs, or say you could even get free ones from a friend, get a discounted price from a friend, you could make a nice profit. I don't recommend buying the battle stabs on the Grand Exchange, although buying them and making your own air orbs buying them on the Grand Exchange and making your own air orbs actually makes a profit as well. But I don't recommend buying the battle stabs because I think I don't buy them on the Grand Exchange, so I'm not sure entirely. But I think you can only buy 100 an hour. Maybe it's 400. I don't know. I'm kind of like slow today. It's around 9 o'clock. I got back from vacation today. I woke up at 7 in the morning. Had to sit in a car for 5 hours or so, and it's just not a good day. But either way, yeah, it works pretty well for crafting, and you could make your money back from it, which is a huge plus to crafting, because let's say you were to make blue dragon hide shields, you're losing a lot of money for shield, or even bodies. Any type of crafting like that, or cutting gems, doesn't, like, that's so much of a money waste. And I'm poor, so I can't do anything fast. Like, I went from 65 to 70 crafting, I believe, in 2 hours, I think, off of diamonds and dragon stones, because I had hit the hour cap for dragon stones, and I actually had money at the time, and I think that's what put me in the poor position, because then I bought a lot of diamonds, and diamonds lose a lot more money than dragon stones do. So I guess there's a tip for crafting as well. But yeah, so you guys saw me get a smithing level, which is kind of cool, and I doubt you'll see me get this crafting level because that's 67,000 experience in, and I'm only getting 56 experience, which isn't that great. Sorry about the cough. But yeah, so I hope these tips helped you, and I know it wasn't really fun to watch all this, but yeah, so as I was saying before, I thought this would be interesting because I've never seen somebody do a Road to Quest Cape series. I may throw in, like, the end of quests, like, just to show you guys that I'm actually working on it. I may not. It all depends on when I get the levels, when I do the quests, like, stuff like that. And Fraps takes up a lot of my memory, so I don't like to have a lot of clips sitting there. And sometimes I'll keep ones for later videos, and it's a complicated process. Anyway, like I said before, I hope these tips help. Some of them were pretty useful. They were useful for me anyway. Like, I never knew that making orbs was cheap, and I guess it's pretty fast experience. You'll see at the end of this bar, I'll point it out, but it's 50 seconds to craft a whole inventory of battle stabs, and that gives you around, wait for it, 1,556 XP. And that's also, remember, with my clan familiar. So if you don't have that, it'll be a little bit less, but I do recommend using familiars, pendants, any, like, even the Squeal of Fortune clothing to boost skills. They all work, because even if it's 3.1 bonus experience, that will add up. I mean that when I say it. That will add up, and that will save you money. That will save you time, no matter how small the bonus experience is. Like, even, what is it, the auras, like Corruption and the other ones, they will, like, they help a lot. Whenever I was going from, I think it was 75 to 92 prayer, the auras saved me a bunch of time. They saved me about 400 some bones, and it was well worth it. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna end this soon, now, something like that. But yeah, so tune in. I'll probably have a Slayer guide out soon, but I won't be doing really any Slayer until I get this quest cape, because my goal is to get the quest cape before RuneScape 3 comes out. I don't know why. It's just something that I want to do. I'm not a big fan of the new interface at all. Like, anything to do with RS3, like, I don't lag, but a lot of people I know have some pretty bad lag with it due to, I don't know why, but it has a notorious low FPS to some people. I run an Alienware M18X, which is the last year's series, not the new one, and I rarely lag on anything, even though my hard drive is filled with shit. I don't know why I keep on talking whenever I say I'm going to end this. yeah, so I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed it, even though I just talked about a bunch of shit. I did give you guys some good tips. You can use them if you want. You may not think they were good. I don't know. Call me a dumbass if you want to. So anyway, have a nice day. Subscribe, like, do whatever you wish. Tune in for Slayer guides. Tune in for maybe skilling guides. Tune in for more Road to Quest Kit videos. Yeah, that's it. Bye.